is breaking news.
And we'll start tonight with that. Metro Police are investigating a homicide near Charleston and Maryland Parkway. They tell us it was about 4:45 this afternoon when a man entered a business in this area and was acting erratically, according to witnesses. A customer in the business had an open carry weapon, and that person acting erratically tried to take that gun. That's when the two struggled over it.
At some point in time, the erratic male was able to gain possession of that firearm, and he shot the customer and fled the scene. The victim was the owner of the firearm, correct?
New video showing the arrest of 36-year-old Kyle Capucci near East Charleston and Maryland Parkway. Minutes earlier, police say Capucci overpowered David Carcamo at the nearby AutoZone store, gaining control of Carcamo's 9mm pistol, which he was open carrying. A statement from an AutoZone manager describes the moments leading up to the shooting. Christian Garcia Arvalo says he was assisting David, who was a former employee. He told detectives Kyle was wearing a pair of boxers, a t-shirt, and no shoes, and was heard mumbling unknown words and acting erratic. Having frequently dealt with the homeless population in the store, Christian and David approached Kyle and asked if he was okay. While speaking with Kyle, David had his hand atop of a holstered firearm on his right hip. Kyle acknowledged David's possession of a firearm and stated he didn't want any problems. As David removed his hand from hovering over the firearm, Kyle reached for David's firearm. A struggle over possession of the firearm ensued. Police say Capucci then wrestled the gun free and fired more than 10 shots, killing Carcamo. Firearms instructor Maggie Mordaunt says the shooting highlights the need for a special type of holster when open carrying.
There are several different types of retention holsters out there where you'd have to deploy maybe a thumb drive or a hood or something like that you could even get the gun out. Even if someone tried to grab it from you, they'd actually have to take extra steps to get it out of the holster.
It's a Las Vegas tragedy making headlines across the country tonight. A man who police say was acting erratically inside the AutoZone store on East Charleston at Maryland Parkway shoots and kills a man with the victim's own gun. Police say the victim exercised his lawful ability to open carry that firearm, which the suspect was somehow able to grab and then just started shooting. Good evening, and thank you for joining us at 6. I'm Latoya Silman.
And I'm Dana Wagner in for Jim tonight. So while we wait for Metro detectives to reveal more about what led to the shooting, many people are asking questions about Nevada's open carry law, especially those from states where it's against the law. News 3's Steve Wolford joins us live here in the studio to break it down. Steve?
Well, that's right. Believe it or not, 46 states allow the open carry of a firearm, meaning the weapon is in plain view. 31 of those states, including Nevada, allow open carry without a permit. For some, it's a matter of self-defense. Others say they're exercising their Second Amendment right to bear arms. So, yes, in Nevada, you can carry a gun in plain sight. But should you?
As I go to retail places, restaurants, could even be retail stores.
Jeff Margetta is an educated gun owner.
And I see people open carry and they do not watch their surroundings at all.
But he's not always comfortable with what he sees.
That's kind of a scary thought because someone could come up behind him, take their gun, and then they're liable for what happens.
While Metro has yet to reveal exactly how the suspect, 36-year-old Kyle Capucci, was able to use the victim's own pistol to kill him, firearms instructor Ken Ortega says what happened Friday is rare.
You know, Steve, it's not very often. There are only 2 documented open carry homicides that have happened in recent years, so it's really more of the anomaly.
Ortega says anyone who chooses to open carry responsibly needs a level 2 or level 3 retention holster, which prevents the pistol from being easily drawn by someone else.
You have the trigger guard, which is 1 level. You have some kind of a retention device that you have to defeat, and you'll have a 3rd device that either you have to a hood over the back of the gun, or sometimes there are some that you have to twist the gun out.
So where is open carry legal? In general, restaurants and bars, with exceptions, in your car in plain view, state wildlife areas, and with exceptions, even places of worship. Open carry is illegal in schools, most public buildings, law enforcement offices, state courthouses and jails, and in safety zones at airports. Maggie Mordaunt with the Women's Defense Network says there are any number of reasons someone might want to open carry.
They may feel strongly about just maybe exercising their right. They may feel strongly that maybe they can't get a concealed carry. Maybe they had a DUI. Maybe they had something that didn't even allow them to qualify for a concealed carry weapons license in the state of Nevada.
So yes, you can open carry in Nevada, but back to our original question. Should you? Firearms experts say that is a hard no unless you've been professionally trained and you know how to do it safely and obey the law. Also, the stigma that goes with the open carry, because there's a good chance if you do it, there'll be a lot of people around you who are uncomfortable, especially since we have so many people here from California, which is one of 4 states that do not allow open carry.
Yeah, it's a shocking sight to some, for sure, when they see that sidearm on your hip. But stores can also put up a sign that says no guns allowed, and if it says that, the store owner is not allowing you to bring in your gun.
That's right.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that we've had some mass shootings here, so people may be sensitive to seeing a gun like that out in the open, because you just never know.
But it is legal, so
Right.
you know, it's just someone exercising their right to do that.
His family expressing that they're going through so many emotions right now, pain being the prominent one.
This is not a misunderstanding. It was a failure of the system, a system that allowed a man with a history prior, offenses like burglary and drug dealing, walk free and unmonitored. And because of that failure, a little girl is growing up without her father. A mother lost her only son, and we lost a piece of ourselves that we'll never get back, ever.
And LaToya Capucci's next preliminary hearing will be set for July 1st, and the family and the lawyer of the family for David Carcamo will be present. Now, we also do have that GoFundMe for David. A link can be found on our website at news3lv.com that is raising money for the funeral as well as for the family.